Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Sunday. Let's see. Let's see here. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we're going to be doing some interchangeables, and because I wanted to do them because we have them half off through tomorrow. All of our interchangeable collection is half off, and so I wanted to go ahead and do that and craft some of them with you today. I'm going to do the interchangeable sitter collection with the add-ons, and I have a basket here, and I have the bird cage base. I can't find the painted version, so I'm going to craft that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this on the Facebook stream sent out to everyone so that if they are on the broadcast channel, they can craft along or come hang out and watch. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see here. What is happening? What is happening here? Where is my chats? And hold, please. Hold. Where is my chat? Tools. Y'all, it's disappeared. It's disappeared. I had my whole thing pulled up. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Where is it? Oh my gosh, y'all. What is happening? Where is my... Okay, where is my Facebook? Where is my Facebook? Business Suite. I don't think I have it. Usually my messenger has it pulled up here. Let's see. Channel. Oh, there we go. Get started. Nope, that's not it. Y'all forgive me. I am not really sure what is happening. Settings. Let me just do it from my phone. I have it on my phone. Hello, hello, everyone. Let's see. Go over here to the Facebook. Normally, I send out a broadcast to the Facebook people. And if you're on YouTube, you won't get notified. All right, let's see. Alrighty, paste, send. Okay, I just did it from my phone. I feel like that's going to work a lot better. And then let me go and pull up YouTube over here on my phone. Hello, everyone. Hello. Let's see. You haven't run your laser all week due to both of your kids getting their wisdom teeth removed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. KNL 1019. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone on the on the YouTube. Let's see. It says we're crafting cute shelf sitters today. Is that right? No. That is not what we're doing today. So I need to go to my channel. Go to, oh, there it is. Go here. Y'all, I'm still learning. Oh, it does say interchangeables. Okay. All right, so here's the deal. So let me pull up Facebook again so I can read all the things over here with the Facebook friends. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. You were just watching the replay from yesterday. That is awesome. So, oh, sorry. I got to turn the volume down. On my phone. It's on my phone. Volume's on my phone. Okay. I was like, which device? Which device is it? Hello, everybody. Welcome. So today is Sunday. It is February 15th, and we have a sweetheart saving sale that's happening, and all of our interchangeable collections are half off. So I wanted to do an interchangeable craft today featuring something interchangeable that I could tell you about that is half off so that you could see what this collection is about in case you've never seen it before, and just introduce it to you guys. And the sale that we have happening ends tomorrow. Yesterday, we crafted these super cuties. We did our little egg here. You're going to randomly be sent one of these with your order when you purchase with us through tomorrow. So tomorrow is the last day to get one of these guys included in your order. And we crafted them yesterday. So today we're going to be doing interchangeables. Tomorrow we're doing the bees. Try not to fall out of my chair here. Tomorrow we're doing the bee set. This is just it's a set of, I believe 5 bees. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, just to give you like a heads up of what we're going to be working on. So, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, friends. You like my glasses? These came from Costco. They came from the Costco. I'm wearing my Costco fashion frames. My little reading glasses. Oh my gosh. So we're going to be using markers and paint today. We're going to do our bird cage with paint, and we're going to do our inserts, I believe, with markers, maybe some paint. Might be a little combo of the two, but we're going to start by doing this base first so that you can see an example. I have no idea where I painted this bird cage. Gosh, I don't remember how long ago it was. It wasn't last year, it was the year before. This collection is a very popular collection in my shop. Everyone loves it, and I cannot figure out where I put the bird cage. So I'm going to craft this one because I have one cut that I can do and show you guys. So we've crafted it before, so it's kind of like a recraft. And I'm going to do mine neutral. I'm going to do mine white and a white distressed. And this is our base here. So this is what it looks like. And then we have these little add-ons that go in the little interchangeable slot there. And this one is the daisies. And so when you put it in, it just kind of embellishes your little bird cage. We have some other sitter bases. Where are they? Let me go grab those really quick that are already glued together, and I'll show you. Where did I put them? Where did they go? Right here. So we also I have some glued together already. We have the lantern. We have the little teacup that's interchangeable. It's reversible, not necessarily, it is interchangeable, but it's also like reversible. So this one I have finished. We have a little berry basket. Super cute. And then we have a little tiny basket. This one is adorable. And I think the painted one that I have is at home in my crafty shed. So, yeah. And then we have a bunch of other ones. Let's see what's in here. We have a watering can. Let me just show you what we have. So we have a watering can that's interchangeable, and the inserts go in the top. So like this would go in the top of your little watering can. You change those out. We have this is like a milk jug, like a jug. And you also change out the top here. You interchange the top of that. And then we also have the sign box sitter, or the crate. This is the crate. Again, these go in the top. You change them out. So there's all these different bases to choose from. And I think that's all the bases I have. I have a lantern base too, but I figured I would do the bird cage today and craft it. Oh, and then we have the flower pot. We have a vase, just a vase. It's very simple. So we have a lot of different bases in this collection. And we have a lot of inserts. There's like over 100 different inserts to choose from. So we're going to work on this today. So we're going to do our bird cage. As I do these, I will show you what they look like in the other bases. But for right now, we're going to work on the bird cage. So I've got the daisies here to do that one. And we're going to work on this. So I'm going to use burnt umber. Actually, I think I might use wax. Let's use wax on this one. Let's use the dark wax because I really want it to distress down, really antique-y looking. And then we're going to do it light mocha. We're not going to do a bright white. We're going to do an off-white, which is like a light mocha color. So let's switch over to this view here. First of all, thank you for being here on this awesome Sunday, everyone. If you are on YouTube watching, you can drop a quick hello, say hello that you're watching. I would love to chat with you guys. And then I am on Facebook and YouTube today. So welcome to our Facebook friends. Good afternoon, Lynn. Hello, how are you? How did your training go on the Whatnot sale? It went really good. It went really, really good. We have everything ready to go for that. Let me tell you about that. So we're going to be doing our Whatnot sales starting on the 26th of February. Is going to be our first show. The next show is going to be March 5th, I do believe. So it's going to be on Thursdays in the evenings, and Michelle is going to help me do that. So we have already pulled that for the 26th. So let me just tell you about what we're doing. So the Whatnot sales, the first 2 shows are going to be t-shirts, and the first show on Thursday, the 26th, is going to be St. Patrick's spring and Easter t-shirts, and we've already got our carts ready and loaded. She's going to put in all of the inventory into the show, and it will be the show will be booked as of tomorrow. And then after we do those 2 shows, we're going to do 2 shows of craft kits in March. So we're going to do those in the end of February, and then the 1st of March is going to be 2 t-shirt shows, and then after that is going to be 2 craft kit shows. April is prepping the craft kit shows right now, so we wanted to not do like a t-shirt craft kit. We wanted to just go ahead and do something that we had already set up already. The t-shirts are pretty consistent with the weights. The craft kits are not consistent with the weights, and so we have to put in the weight of every item just like we do in our shop. But we're new, and so we're figuring it out. So we are going to have our first Whatnot show on the 26th. So we will send out an email. So Michelle's going to send out an email on Tuesday because she's going to make sure everything is good to go in the back end. We worked on that all day today. So Tuesday we will send an email out to all of the people on our email list about Whatnot, and then we will send out a broadcast reminding everyone. We will post it on social media, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, we would love for you to be a part of that. So we have t-shirts like the one I'm wearing. Like, we have these t-shirts that we started pressing, and then we're just going to discontinue the collection. I just don't have enough time to be marketing and promoting it. By the way, this shirt was actually our t-shirt club shirt. So this is not a t-shirt that was just in our shop. We have a t-shirt club that people subscribe to. So we're going to keep our t-shirt club, but we're going to clear out all of our t-shirts. And so we have been working on that behind the scenes. So that was our day today, was a Whatnot workshop, essentially. We worked on Whatnot Friday. We worked on Whatnot today. And then she's going to be able to work remotely from home on the things that we worked on. And she's got, like, everything is wrote down. Everything is ready to go. And we will share a little bit more details next week about that. So I will go ahead and tell you, me and April had this conversation like today about a lot of people start their shows on Whatnot at like $1. We will not be starting our shows at $1. Our small t-shirts, small to large, will start at $7, and our extra large to 5X will start at $10. And that is how we're going to create the show starts so that it is consistent. We are not starting our shows at $1. We understand people want to try to get things for $1. That's fine, but it will not be my show. That you will get that. But you are going to get them at really good prices. So we felt like 7 was fair for small to large, and 10 was fair to start at extra large to 5X. And then there will be a shipping cost added. It is not free shipping. So there'll be a shipping cost, and then you can get 2 shirts bundled. So until we figure out the bundling side of things, we figured let's start with bundling 2 shirts. So if somebody buys 2 shirts, they're going to be able to combine their shipping. And then as soon as we figure out, okay, well, how does this actually work with more than that, we will offer maybe different bundling. But that's what we've set up for right now. And so it's going to be our first show. We're going to learn a lot. It's probably going to be a lot of hiccups that we're going to figure out. But I always tell people, like, listen, I'm not trying to show up and act like I know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing because we've never done it before. But we're willing to try and learn. And I always say, if we're transparent with people, I feel like people give you a lot more grace than trying to, act like we've got it together when we really don't, because we won't. So we have 2 carts loaded up with all of our St. Patrick's, all of our spring, all of our Easter, and that is going to be our first show. And we're going to do it at 6 p.m. on Thursday on February 26th. The show is not scheduled. I don't think you can see it, but it will be scheduled by tomorrow evening. That's on her goals list. So that is the deal with that. So yes, we feel like we actually made some progress today. And I feel a little bit more educated and aware on the things that we didn't know. So we're learning together. We are learning together. Yeah, so we have a t-shirt club. If you comment I think if you comment show, if you comment the word show or whatnot, Facebook will send you a message with our link where you can follow my Whatnot account. And if you don't have a Whatnot account, if you sign up through the link, you're going to be able to get I think it's $15 from Whatnot. They give you $15 when you join Whatnot to be a part of the platform. It is an app that you download. You do need to create an account. You can only buy if you have an account. And then you can follow shows. We don't have anything set up for pre-bids, but we will be doing pre-bids on some shows, but not right now. That's just like, listen, we got to learn a little bit at a time. But I do believe if you comment the word show, Facebook will send you a message with the link to our Whatnot account. So you can go ahead and go follow us. And then I will just keep you in the loop as we do it. So definitely comment the word show, or I believe possibly I put in the keyword whatnot. Maybe not just yet. It might not be the word whatnot. It might just be the word show. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember, but if you're on YouTube, I don't have the keyword responders do not work for you. I don't have the keywords set up, but I'll make a post somewhere so you guys can see that. Actually, let me go into the mini chat and see what the keyword is, and I'll be able to tell you a little bit better. Whatnot responder, the keyword is edit. The keyword is, let me go see. Edit. Keyword is, so it's whatnot, all one word, WHATNOT, or the word show. So this is how it looks. I have to put in the two keywords right here for it to work in the automation. And it will track first level comment. So if you comment the word show and then you comment the word whatnot, it shouldn't send it to you back to back. Hopefully that makes sense. So the whatnot is set up there. So if you comment the word show, you'll be able to get that information there. So let's go back over here to our video so I can keep up with all the things on my phone. Okay, so now we know. Now we've cleared that up. We will talk about it again next week. Oh, also, so when I told you that the starting for t-shirts is 7 and 10, that is a starting bid. So if someone bids 8, then you would outbid them, okay? And you only bid what you want to pay for that item. And so, and you only have so many seconds. So it's very quick. It's very fast paced. We tried to look at the back end and do like a test, like a preview. And it is, it's very fast paced. I've seen a few people's whatnot shows and I'm like, how do they do that? It's a lot. It's very quick. So we did a little test and behind the scenes, and it is very like, you've got to be swipe. You got to be really quick if you want to get it. If you're waiting, somebody's going to outget you. And so just be aware if you've never been to a whatnot show, it is like either 10-second auctions, 15-second, 20-second. I think there's up to like 30-second auctions. I could be wrong. I don't remember the settings that we saw. But we're planning on doing them to get through things very fast so that the show is not super long, is go rapid fire. It's going to be very rapid fire. And we're going to try to, because I think, I said boredom is the thing with people. Boredom is the thing. And we don't want people to just have to sit around and wait for things. And so we want to try to go very quickly. So it might take us a second to get quick about it, but we will get quick about it. But y'all be prepared. So, all right, let's do our craft today, shall we? So this is the interchangeable bird cage. Okay. And you put in these different little add-ons. They look like this and they're interchangeable, and there's a bunch of them. So like this one is a little spring gnome girl. We can do that one too, because I feel like it's spring related. Let's do the little, actually this is not put together, but this one is put together. Are these the put together ones? Oh, these are the put together ones. Let me show you these two that are finished. So for example, this is the lavender and the strawberries. So then you'll be able to see these are the add-ons. And I'll use a little basket as an example. So here's your little basket, and you put your little insert in, and this is how it looks. So these are called add-ons, and this is your sitter base. So this is the tiny basket interchangeable sitter. This is the lavender add-on. Okay, and then we also have the strawberries. This is the berry basket. We have other fruit too. This is the strawberries add-on that can go in your little berry basket, but this is also cute to go in a little basket like this one. So these are add-ons that interchange with this collection. Now, some people have been able to stick these little add-ons in our hugger bases, like the window, but not all of them fit. Okay, just letting you know, not all of them go together. But this is an example of these two that are painted just to show you guys, just to get you familiarized with how this collection works, okay? So when you go to the shop and you see it, you're going to see the Interchangeable Sitter Collection. That's what it is called. All right, so we'll do that little gnome girl. She's really cute. All right, we're going to use our dark wax. This is from, I got this on Amazon, and we're going to use our little chip brush here. And we're going to dark wax this first, and then we're going to paint it and distress it, and it's going to be adorable. So that's what we're going to do here. So we're going to wax everything first. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Yes, everybody, you can comment the word show. You can comment the word whatnot. It should work for you. And whatnot is all one word. W-H-A-T-N-O-T. W-H-A-T-N-O-T. N-O-T. Like N-O-T? Not. All right, so we are going to do the top. This is the top of our base, and I'm going to go ahead, and we're waxing everything. We're going to get it all done. All the things. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Sunday. I wasn't sure if I was going to come on here and craft. I didn't know how soon we were going to get done with our whatnot stuff today. So I'm like, oh, I'm still here. Let's go ahead and do our craft together. And I'm going to go ahead and do this underside because you'll see that if you don't put an add-on in there and you want to kind of like camouflage it. So I'm just going to camouflage the little opening. We're going to do all of these little pieces right here. And this is layered and it glues on together. So these, it's like a dimensional thing. It just got done pouring down rain, like pouring down rain. I'm not talking like a little bit of rain. I'm talking like it was pouring. I did not even know that rain was on the radar for today. So we're going to wax these and then we'll wipe off the excess. Hello, YouTube friends. Hello, Facebook friends. Welcome to my crafty live video where we're doing tutorials on how to use the craft kit products that we manufacture and we sell them. We sell these wood blanks for you to craft at home. And I show you how you can craft them. And I also take the time to teach you a lot of different techniques and skills that you may or may not know to help you be the best crafter you can possibly be. And then don't forget, tomorrow is the last day of our Sweetheart Savings Sale. If you are on YouTube, the link to our sale is in the description of this video. It's all in the description. All right, somebody's going to ask me, why do you wax it first? I just like the way that it changes the pigment of the paint. It changes the color a little bit. It distresses really nicely. And that's kind of the look that I'm going for this one. Will it work just to buy the bottom stand? And then, yeah, so you can get just a flat base. You can just get a flat base. We offer that as well. And then we also offer the bird cage as a spindle insert. Let me show you that really quick. I don't think I have it here, but we have a spindle base. This is also interchangeable. Like right now I have the snowballs in it, but we offer an adapter for the lantern. we offer an adapter, and there is a lantern insert or a birdcage insert, and there's a lantern insert for our spindle base that have the spindle post. Not this one in particular, but you can get the birdcage that will go on the spindle base. It's in the spindle base collection, I believe. I don't have the flat sitter. Let me wipe my fingers off and I will show you. Spindle, 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 spindle. Spindle demo inserts. Spindle inserts. Not there. Not there. I don't think I have it to show you. But let me show you on here really quick. Let's see. Let me bring up the shop. If you go to our collections, you go to Interchangeables. When you come here, so this is our interchangeable spindle post. This is the bases. This is the inserts. And then if you scroll down, right down here, this is the interchangeable sitters and the add-ons. This is the collection we're currently working on. And if you click on the, this is the bases right here. We're going to shop the bases. So we have a flat base somewhere. There should be a flat base for this. I swear there's a flat base. Where would it be? But these are all the different bases we have for this collection. Let me look up flat base. Yeah, right here. So plain flat base for add-ons, interchangeable inserts. I don't know why that's not coming up, but you can get just the flat base. Let me see. Let me put that in the collection. I'm going to have to do it from my phone really quick. Let me pull Facebook back up. Where you got all the snow, you still have some too. Oh, okay, I see. Will it work to just buy the bottom stand? And then what pieces can I use with the stand? Hope that makes sense. So Shirley, let me show you really quick. Let me show you. I'm going to put that stand, and I don't know why it's not in that collection. So let me put that stand in the collection. So plain, flat products. Sorry, I got to search products. Plain, flat. Let me put it in the, so I got to add it to the collection. So collection, this would be sitter base, sitter base kits. There we go. So it's in the all, but it's not in the bases. So now it should be in the bases. So now when you go to all of the bases, like I just showed you, let me pull it up really quick. Let's go back to our window. And now I'm going to just refresh this page and it should say it's in there, right there. No. Our collections, interchangeables. Scroll down, bases. Now it says 14 and it is right there. So this actual base right here, like if you wanted to put this in just this flat base, is $2. Just like that. So you can put that on there. So the flat base is now in the collection. Every one of these bases are half off and every one of the inserts. So let's go over here to the inserts and let's see how many inserts. Shop these inserts. And there are 87 inserts. And they're shown in various different ones. Like this one's not, like, I need to fix that picture. That one should not look like that. It should be like an example picture. But like this is our bird cage. So this is the bird cage and how we're going to do it. This is what it looks like in the lantern. And that's a little Western. This is the candlesticks. I love the candlesticks. This is what the insert looks like. And that is the bird cage. So that's what we're going to work on today, is the bird cage. So let's go back to Facebook. All right, now you guys know. Now you know. All right, let's pull this back up. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go back to what we were doing. Now we need to wipe off all the things. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. The add-on for the spindle. The add-on for the spindle. Okay, so the spindle insert. These spindle inserts. Okay, so that's an adapter. Let me show you this. I'm not sure what page is on, so I'm going to go through these pages really quick. There is the birdcage add-on, $6. So if you like the spindle base, this is what it looks like, and this is the insert. So it's not the same base. It's its own base, and it goes in, and this is how it would look. So this is on the spindle post if you did the bird cage on the spindle base. So you have a lot of options. There's a lot of crossover. So you can use these add-ons with the spindle post. There's just a lot of different choices. You just got to go and browse and see like what there is. And yeah, so this is just really cute. I love this. So all of this collection is also half off. So it's a great time if you want to get started with interchangeables to go take advantage of that. So I would glue the little insert in front of my intermittent insert. You only glue in your lantern, your bird cage. You don't glue in your inserts. You just sit them in there. You don't glue them in. Do not glue them in, okay? We'll finish crafting this and you'll see like how this goes, because I'm not really sure exactly what you're talking about. So let's wipe off all of our excess and let's get this going. Just so we can have a little bit of an understanding how this works. Let's set that over there. No, it's so hot in here. So if you got that plain flat base, you're not gluing anything in that opening. Unless you want it to be permanently there. You don't glue anything in. The only thing you're going to glue in is whatever it is. If it's the lantern, you're going to glue in the lantern. If it's a bird cage, you're going to glue in the bird cage. And so on and so forth. And I'm just wiping off the excess. And then we're going to do our cute little insert. We're going to do the daisies. And these have little center pieces. And they're super cute. Adorable. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. Hope you're having a blessed Sunday. I feel like it is 1,000 degrees in here. And if I don't have the second insert on my intermittent insert. I don't know what that means. I don't have any idea what that means. I'm trying to follow along. Give me a second, okay? Give me a second. Specify which base you're talking about. Are you talking about using the bird cage? Are you talking about using the plain one that's just the little flat base that's $2? It really will vary on which one you're talking about. Alrighty, so let's set that aside. Let me wipe all of this off of here. You're doing laundry and you're watching. Well, welcome, Elizabeth. Welcome, my dear friend. So, we are going to paint this background bright white. And then we're going to paint the bird cage this color. Hello, Candace. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to use a makeup sponge for this. we're going to do our the back part first. So let's go ahead and load up this sponge. And we are going to do it kind of like one coat on the back. Hello, Claire. Just drop it right over the top. Kind of messy. I don't even care how messy it is because it's going to look kind of distressed and aged. Just like that. This bird cage is interchangeable. I'm about to show you. So if you just hold tight, hold tight. I'm going to show you. I don't have one of these glued together to give you an example. I'm going to show you. All right, not sure how many ways I want to do this, but I think that's pretty good. So let's let that be the background. I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. All right, now everything else is going to get painted the light mocha. Okay, we're going to get a different makeup sponge for that. And we're going to do one coat because we want to, I want it to be really distressed. Okay, so the $2 base is a bottom and a top like this. It looks just like this. So you will glue these two together. And it has one opening, which is this opening right here. That's it. You don't glue anything else to it. You just glue the two pieces together. And then you add this and you don't glue. That's it. It's just going to hold the add-on just like this. There's not going to be anything extra. There's not going to be an extra slot. You cannot glue two together. You cannot put two inserts. It's just a one slot base. One slot base. Let's see. Let me go back and pull that up and I will show you. Let's see. Right there. Okay, so it's two pieces and you glue it together and you change your insert out here. You don't glue anything else. So I don't know what the intermittent thing is that you're referring to. It is a flat plain base just for you to display one of these things. That's it. That's all. Hopefully that makes sense. There is nothing extra. You don't get a cage, you don't get a backer, you can't change out anything. It's just this that fits in that slot. That's it. Hopefully now we're on the same page. Alrighty, let's set that aside and we're gonna work on our bird cage. And I'm just gonna messy paint it because I'm going to sand it. The heat from your laser machine dry out your pens? No. We don't have heat that comes from them. What makes it hot over here by me is the lights. I have all these lights where I'm at. Our laser machines don't get hot. They don't put off any heat. So that is our bird cage. All right, so we're going to set that one aside and it's going to lay on top of this one. I wanted to do like a little two-tone. All right, now this one will be next. And I'm doing all of them the same color. All right, there's that. I'll set that over there because it's not quite dry. Let's do our little ring. Set that. Let's do these and this one. This goes fairly quickly. Yeah, the markers got dried out just because of the air, and I didn't click the lids on them when I put them away, which is user error. Absolutely user error. All right, let's do the stand. And this just goes to show you that you're going to get a really cute look even if you're messy painting and you're not a great painter, because I'm using a makeup sponge. All right, let's do the bottom. All right, and I believe that is all we need to do. I have an extra white because we're going to be doing our flowers, and I'll use the white over there. So let's dry this, and then we're going to sand and assemble, and then we're going to go on to an insert. Hello everyone, welcome. And you can paint the edges too. All right, let's get our sandpaper. I think we're going to use, this one's a little more rough, and that one's a little more smooth. So we're going to use this rough one. And we're going to start by sanding the backer. And I think I like the way that that looks, so I'm going to leave that. All right, let's do the top. Pieces go over this, so I'm not really worried about that. Mostly worried about the cage part and how it looks. I want it to be really kind of aged. It might be a little too distressed. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that's not bad. Let's go with that. Let's leave that. All right, let's do this. And that goes... Oh, I got to paint some more on this. I did not paint enough. So I'll just go back, dry it, sand it again. This over the top. This will go at the bottom. Let's sand these two guys right here. And that goes across there. That one goes there. Let's do our little ring at the top. Super kind of distressed looking. Got to be kind of careful with this one. The little scroll work. Just chipping away. And that goes on like so. And then we'll do our base. See how cute this is? Okay, so before you put this together, just remember that your lantern or your bird cage goes in the bigger opening and your inserts go here. So this doesn't fit here. This can only go in the big one, okay? So now we're going to put it all together and our bird cage will be done. Don't put glue wherever these spots are going to be. Is a bird cage mine? No. I mean, yes. Yes, it's my bird cage. But it's not my, like, this concept was derived from the lantern. That is somebody else's design, not mine. So while the bird cage is, the concept is not. So yes and no. Yes and no. I also feel like it's just like it's the collection, you know what I'm saying? I added my own bases to the collection, but I bought the lantern from someone else. Like the lantern is what started this, and I was like, oh, we need additional things. We need additional little bases, and so I started adding different ones, and they just kind of expanded from there, and now we have like all the different options. All right, so our base is done. Okay, now we're going to put together our lantern, or I say the lantern, it's a bird cage, y'all. It's a bird cage. Bless it, bless it, bless it, bless it. All right, so we're going to start up here. Add us some glue. And you want to make sure you get it all lined up. And then we will probably paint the edges. So I'm going to put that in, make sure it's good and lined up. And then we can take our sponge. I'll probably do that after we glue on all the things. So let's put this one on. Like that. Just get it lined up. It doesn't matter which one you put it on, it fits both places. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope y'all are having a great Sunday. Again, don't forget that the interchangeable collections are half off through tomorrow. It's a great time to get them. We don't do half off of the whole entire interchangeable collections. It's usually one of them that we will pick. But I felt like let's do something a little bit different for this sale. And I was like, let's do all of the interchangeables. So it's a great, great opportunity for you guys to get in on that. And then our little scroll up here. And it goes over the top like that. And then we could take a paintbrush and go around our edges. Which of course is optional. You don't have to. And then our little ring. The top. This is Stick Fast Thick. You've had 5 fits today? Girl. What on earth? You've had 5 fits today? You need a fit-free day. That's what you need. You need a fit-free day. All right, so I temporarily just stuck it in to make sure that everything's lined up in the little opening, and then I'm going to glue this into the base. So in this case, Shirley, you glue this in. You would glue this in, or if you don't want to, you can not glue it in. That way you can store it flat if you want to put it in a bag and store it away, or you can glue it into your base, okay? So we're going to glue this in to our base. Right here. And then I'm going to show you how it looks. Just like so. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. All right, so now I'm just going to take some paint on my sponge and I'm just going to go around the edges. And I'm just going to do, I didn't do every square inch of it because just for time. But I'm just going to go over the edge. Just like that. Do the top. Get up in there. Like I said, it ain't perfect. Now our bird cage is done. Now if you want to do every little inch, you know, like the little tops and the little openings, you can do that. But this is our bird cage. And then let me grab that strawberries. I'll show you the little strawberries and how they look in our little bird cage. And it just sits in there like that. So you glue this into the stand and then you change out your add-ons. So this is what's interchangeable, that spot right there. So this can just sit on a shelf. There is a spindle insert version that's also interchangeable. And here's our little strawberries. So super cute, right? Great for like a tier tray. It's kind of on the smaller, not super huge, large size, but great for a shelf sitter, great for a tier tray. Where's my ruler? What did I do with my ruler? I don't know where my ruler is. I had my ruler sitting here, but now I don't know where my ruler is. All right, let me show you the lavender. So this is the lavender on our bird cage. Let me see. Let me go see if I have another bin of these, because I think I do. Where are the add-ons? What are you? What are you? Oh, add-ons. I found them. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here, let me show you these that are done. Here. I'll dig through this really quick just because you might be new to this, and I'll show you some of the ones that I finished. This is the sign box sitter that is also interchangeable. Okay, this is just a little box that sits, and these are some of the ones that I've done before. So, bird cage with this little add-on. So now you see what it looks like. They all look very different, but then this also works with the top of our little sign box sitter, and now you can display it like this. So this works with all of the sign box or the sitter bases. Works with the lantern, it works with the bird cage, it works with all, like a bunch of them, okay? The crate I showed you, this is the tulips. Okay, let's look at the tulips in the bird cage. This also goes in the tiny basket. This one's really popular right now, especially the tulips because of spring. So that one, let me show you the other bases that I do have glued together. Okay, so let's look at the little teacup. This is reversible. So this one is, again, compatible with the add-ons. Okay, so this is one of the bases in that collection that we just looked at. Okay, this is a little flowers that can go in this little cup. Here is the Highland cow, great for a kitchen. This is our little sign box sitter, and then we have the inserts that are like different little inserts. for this that have different sayings. They're seasonal. But this goes in here. So it's all compatible. And then here's our little bird cage. So see, all these add-ons change out. And then like we have this, the flowers. So the flowers are gonna go in here. We're gonna paint these and they dress that up. Or you can put them in the top of your sign box. It's all compatible. Hopefully that makes sense. So here is our butterfly with flowers. We painted this one last year. That's with a lantern. This is with our little sign box. This is with our bird cage. So Shirley in particular, because she was talking about the flat base, you would just make your flat base, glue it together, and this would just change out. And it doesn't have any other features other than it's just a holder for you to put your little thing on a shelf like it's just flat. Let's look at our berry basket with our little butterfly. You can put that in there. Let's look at our tiny basket. Super cute. And then I think that was all of them. This is your little flowers with your berry basket. Cute. This one here. They're versatile across every base. So every one of these fits in every one of these bases in this collection. So there's 14 bases. All of the add-ons fit in all 14. Hopefully that makes sense. And then remember I told you we have the birdcage spindle insert? These add-ons are compatible with the lantern insert for the spindle base and the birdcage insert for the spindle base. So now I hope we're following along on that. Let me put this in the bag. So all of these I had done previously. Put this one away. And then let me grab some of these down here to show you. So this, I was looking for the spindle insert. Oh, here's some Easter. Here's some other ones. Why do I not see the spindle insert? April, yeah. Do you have a lantern insert for the spindle base or a birdcage insert for the spindle base? Or just one of them that I can show them how they're compatible. Just, no, insert. Lantern insert or a birdcage insert. She's going to go look. So this one is the hearts. Okay. This is another add-on. Cute. Let's look at the Easter. This one is the joy for Christmas. That one. Here's the bunny with the eggs. Super cute for Easter. This is the eggs. Super cute for Easter. And then we've got some fall and winter over here. And I think a St. Patrick's. I'm going to put these all in one bag so I have them all together. So here's our little snowman. And he goes right. You don't? No. Okay, it's fine. She doesn't have one to show you. And then here's the pumpkins. Okay, we have all different seasons. Oh, this is the one I said I would craft today. This is a little gnome girl with the butterfly on her hat. Ain't she cute for spring? And then this one, if you guys are like St. Patrick's fans, this one we did last year. Goes like this. Clovers. And again, all of these are compatible with every one of the ones I already showed you. So let's actually put all of these in the same bag. That way we can keep up with everything. Not that one, but the rest of these. Let's just put them all in here. That way I ain't gotta go looking for them. All right, so this collection, along with all of the other collections, the interchangeable collections, are half off. And then if you look at this here, let me switch my little thing. this has a ton of them. Like these are already glued together. There's like mushrooms, there's a shamrock, there's some flowers, there's carrots with the sign, Easter blessings. There is a ton of them. Oh, look, more. Let's look at these two. Let's look at these two. I've done a lot of these. I just haven't done them in a while. So here is this one for Valentine's. Let me show you that. Cute. This is just a greenery with a bow. This is just a great everyday little add-on. Like if you just want to do something really simple. People get a lot of these and they paint their bows different colors for like different seasons. This is the top hat with the shamrocks. This is the gold with the little leprechaun feet. There is a ton to choose from. So y'all definitely got to go check out this collection so that you can go and see all the different options. And these are all the ones we've done. So we're about to do some more to add to this collection so you guys have some inspiration. So now you guys know what is what. And let me get all these bags out of the way because y'all, we got too many bags happening here. We got a lot of bags. All right, so we did our bird cage. Let me set this over here. Roll myself back over. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do her. No, let's not. We're not going to do her yet. We're going to do our flowers first. Let's do our flowers. That's what we're going to do. All right, so we're going to do these. And I'm going to paint them white, like a bright white. And we're going to do yellow centers. Sponge. There we are. And I'll probably do a double coat of white on these. So we're just going to paint right over this. Y'all, my tummy's grumbling. Yellow Tweety bird would be cute. It would be cute. We have the duck, the duck with the splashing water. That one's new. We have a bunch of new ones we just released this year. Over it, and I just want to go through these little lines here and clean them out. Oh, we had steak last night. It was so good. We had baked potatoes. We had a Caesar salads. I love steak. So we're just trying to define our petals. A blue jay, yeah. So I have not made any of these in a long time. I'm not saying that I wouldn't, but I will look for some birds. Especially to go with a little bird cage. That would be cute. But I think the bird cage is just cute with anything. It's just adorable. Alrighty, let's see. I might just do one coat and then add some shading. We shall see. Now our little petals are kind of defined. Well, maybe there's not actually. Oh, I missed the whole line altogether. That's okay. I think maybe I do want to go over it just kind of lightly. Like just kind of bounce over. So I am going to distress this. Let's do a little more. I don't want it to look perfect. I want it to look kind of aged. we'll do our yellow centers. So this is how that will look there. I know it's like a lot of white on white. It's a lot of white on white. All right, let's do yellow, and I'm going to do the yellow from Nicole's, it's pineapple. And we're gonna cut us a sponge. Where's my scissors? Oh, they're hanging over here. Oh gosh. All right, let's just do a little on this plate. We don't need a lot. And I did not wax these, so these are not going to be waxed. So pretty. Let's do the next one. You could also use the alcohol markers to create some different shading, which I'm going to do on the little petals. Let's try those. We'll do a second coat. Hello, everyone. I see you guys coming on. Welcome. If you're on YouTube, it's been a while. I've been recently doing my crafting videos that I usually do on Facebook. I'm doing them on YouTube with you guys. And yeah, that's what we're doing over here. Hello, hello. Welcome. So let's do one more coat, because I just want to make it a little more vibrant. Typically we upload our videos to YouTube, the replays. And I've done Facebook Live videos for like 7 years, but I've worked really hard to try to incorporate doing like a dual live, like we're in a couple of places at the same time, so that everyone can be here. All right, let's go ahead and sand this while those dry. And I'm going to use my little sandpaper here, but I'm going to clean this out. So I just took another sandpaper and try to get all that little gunky stuff off my sandpaper. Clean it out. I'm just gonna sand over it. Just to smooth it out, not necessarily distressing it too much. Good afternoon, Joanne. Happy Sunday. Okay, let's get our duster brush. Get all the dust out of the little grooves. And I have this marker here. It's like a gray. It's probably too gray. Let me get the lighter gray one. So we just want to create some dimension in our petals. So I'm going to use this one right here. And we're going to go through our little petals. And we're just going to put some on here and we're going to smudge it. Just working kind of from the middle. Great to have these little alcohol markers on hand. So now we put our center of our flower on. Now our flower has some like a fanned look, like it's pushing outward. And all I did was use my finger and I add the little alcohol marker ink, and while it's wet, I just smudge it with my finger. And it gives it a little bit of a different look on each one. That way they're just not bright white, they have a little bit of character to them. All right, so there's that one, this one, and the next one. And then we're going to do our centers, and then this will be done. This little insert will be ready to go, and you can use it in any of the bases, whichever your preference is. And I will probably sand over this. You just bought jeans in a smaller size, fits but too long, trying to rehem with needle and thread. You bought off a TikTok shop following their video. Not as easy as they showed, but it's probably because of the loss of strength of my hand. Better than paying for, oh, 50. Yes. Alcohol inks are transparent ink, and they are not opaque. So you're not going to get coverage. It's just tinting. So I'm just tinting the white paint. It's not going to give you coverage. So we're going to do little white speckles in our yellow flowers, but I'm going to lightly sand them just a little bit. Just smooth them out. And then I'm just going to go over my flowers one more time and dust them off. And then we're going to glue on our centers. Just find the rotation of how they go. Takes me just a second to figure out which direction each of these little guys go. It goes like that. I'm going to use my glue and put on the center, and then we're going to add some dots. You can leave them plain if you want. It's up to you. So let's find the center of this one and just twist and twist and twist until I figure like I get it about where it needs to be. No, 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 no. Which way is which? I think it might be the next flower. Center. I think this one goes over here. Possibly. Possibly not. How does it go? Oh, there it is. There it is. I figured it out. All right, and then this one is going to go, I think, this way. Right there. There we go. Now we're going to take our white pen, our little Jelly Roll 10, and we're going to do some little white dots all the way around our flower. And do them in the middle like that. You could do black, you could do whatever you want. You could do a darker yellow. I just like the white. And the Jelly Roll pen is opaque, so it creates coverage. It's not transparent. Just like that. And then this guy right here will be done. do a little bit of a bigger dot there. Now we're going to dry it. You could do like white or black dots. Hello, everybody. Welcome, friends. Welcome, welcome. What do you, your duster brush? This came from Lowe's in the Mace. No, it did not. This is actually Paint Pixie Buffy. I have another one at home that looks very similar to this. It came from the masonry department in Lowe's. But this is a Paint Pixie brush. It's the Buffy. I have one that looks almost identical to this. Where's the flowers from? The flowers are from my shop. They are in the Interchangeable collection and the Interchangeable add-ons. So if you comment Interchangeable, these will be in this collection. Like, these are the add-ons that go with this base here. This is the birdcage sitter for the add-ons, and these are the flowers that you can use with it. And then these flowers are actually an interchangeable add-on for 14 different bases that we have. So you've got 14 options to choose from, and this is just what we're working on today, and I will show you what these flowers look like in the ones I showed you earlier. So let me show you what that looks like really quick. All right, so let's grab this and let's get our little sign box sitter. So this just says Home Sweet Home. The sign box sitter comes with an insert that says Home Sweet Home, and it just slides right out the side, and you can change this with the different inserts. Okay, so let's say you have the sign box sitter, and this can be how you dress up the top of it, just like so. So you just add your little add-on topper. You don't have to use one, but it's meant if you want to, you can. So that's how that looks. Okay, so we did the birdcage today, but I'm just showing you how these look in the different bases. So you just set it on a shelf and it just stands up. It's a box. It's a little sign box. You can layer it. You put it instead of a front of stacked books. You could do so many things. Put it in your kitchen, on the back of your stove, like whatever you want to do with it. It's up to you. Your desk at work, wherever. Okay, so this is what it looks like in that one. This is the little berry basket. They will look better in some of the different ones, but they do fit. Okay, so this is a little berry basket. Let's do our little cup. So this one's reversible. I did this side this way and this side this way. There's a little teacup. And so here's how your flowers look in this one. Okay, and then we're going to flip it around and put it on this side, and you can see I used a napkin for this one. Really cute. Okay, so again, going through the different options. Here's your your little basket, your tiny basket. And they just sit, and you just put it, change out your little add-ons. And they're versatile. Like, you can have a bunch of these and cross them over. This is a little lantern. This is what started all of this collection. It started with the lantern and then the add-ons. And then I was like, oh, we need this. And it just grew. It grew. And so now you kind of understand how these add-ons work. And so this is like, if you comment interchangeable, Facebook will send you a message to the page that has all the interchangeables. Let me show you one more time how to get there. So you're going to go to, I'm just going to go to the menu. I'm on my iPad. But if you go to where it says interchangeable kits in the everyday collection, it says our interchangeable collection, browse the options below. A crafter's dream collection. I truly believe that it is, because we have all these different ones. So there's the bases and the inserts. This is the cake cloche stand and inserts. This is the window base and inserts. Some of them have separation, like they have the bases and the inserts together. Some of them are separated. And then we have the interchangeable sitter bases. Right here is the lantern, birdcage, the little candlesticks. Then we have the add-ons, so interchangeable sitter add-ons. So this is a sitter collection, these two. And there's all the little add-ons, which are these little things right here. Then we have our huggers. So we have our hugger bases, and then there's a bunch of different interchangeables. So these are 10 different bases for the interchangeables, like the huggers. And let's go back. And these are the huggers that can go on a flower pot or on a base. So I'll show you like what that looks like. So some of them are hanging on a flower pot. Some of them are hanging on one of the bases that we offer. So like this one is on a flower pot. So it hugs a pot or the bases. We have different ones that you can choose from, and this is what you get. Like all of our huggers are $2.50 right now. All of the bases are also on sale. And then we have the next ones are the slot bases, slot tab bases, slot tab inserts, box bases, box base inserts. Then we have our post with the toppers. So you have your little post that's either plain or that looks like this, and the different little add-ons that you can put on top. And then we have all of the collections again kind of down here. And so yeah, this is the whole collection of interchangeables. There's all different ones, and they're all half off right now through tomorrow. So the ones we're talking about today are the sitter and the sitter bases and the sitter add-ons. That is the two collections we are crafting today, which is what we're focusing on. We haven't given it any attention in a while, and I figured if I'm going to craft something today, I would do this collection. Hopefully that makes sense. So you can comment the word interchangeable. If you want to check out the interchangeable collection. If you want to check out the sale, our Sweetheart Savings Sale, you can comment the word special. Special gives you all the information about the wholesale that we have going on right now through tomorrow. So you can comment the word special. So this is the one we've done so far. Like I said, super duper cute. I'm just going to set that little sign box there. Looks like this, adorable. You can have a couple of them, and you can change them out. You can swap them around. You can do whatever you want. These make great gift ideas at Christmas time or a thinking of you gift. They make a really great craft night. Like I said, this one has 2 options for interchangeability. Not only can you change out the top, you can change out the little sign that slides in and out. There is a pack of these inserts here that is an option that goes with the sign box. There are sign box add-ons. And yeah, and then we have that crate I told you about. We've got a watering can. There's a flower pot. This is the crate. The crate is really cute too. There's a bunch. You just have to go check them out, okay? All right, so today we crafted the bird cage. Okay, we've crafted the flowers. Now we're gonna do this super cute girl right here. This little spring gnome girl. Okay, and she can go in right here, just like that. And she also fits everything else. They're all versatile with this collection of bases. So, and they're really inexpensive right now. Like these, I think are like $2.50. Some of them might be a little more, but these are really inexpensive. This is one of our lower end collections. Not like lower end, but like on the lower price point of like craft kits. So there you go. Now you know. All right, let's do her real quick, shall we? And then we'll do some tulips. Alrighty, let's see. So she has her hat, her hair, her nose, and a butterfly to go on there. Oh, and the little trim for her hat. So this is the next one that we're going to do real quick. I'm going to go get some warm beige so I can do her nose. Let me go grab some warm beige really quick. And then we will use probably some markers to do her outfit and her hair and her hat and all the things. But I like to use warm beige for the flesh color. Not it. Oh, it's in this box over here. I took it with me. Let's do her hair. Let's do her hair cocoa. Let's do her hair brown. And this is warm beige. Wasn't planning on doing this one, but we're going to go ahead and do it. So let me just lay these. So this is what we've done so far today. So here is our little lantern, so you guys can see that. And let's move those out of the way. So now you know we did this one. Your business has come a long way. It has. It has. We've grown a lot. We cut a lot. We don't need that much paint. I should just use what was in the lid. We cut kits for about 75 businesses right now. Like small businesses who don't have lasers. We cut kits for them. We cut kits for you guys. And we have really grown a lot. We have 8 people who work here. We're looking to build a building in the next 2 years. So we're really growing a lot. And I love my job. I love what I do. I really honestly do. I love what I do. I don't know how people go to their jobs every day and just don't love them because I'm like, I need a job that I love. And so this is it. So I've pretty much made my own job. Okay. All right. We're going to do her hair cocoa. We'll do another coat on her nose because I think she just needs it. Let's do brown hair for her. And I'm just going to keep cutting up sponges. And y'all on YouTube are super quiet. Y'all are very quiet. Which is kind of surprising because most people on YouTube are super chatty. And most people on Facebook are like silent watchers. All right, I think her hair being brown is what's just needed. But I think this was a perfect choice. Little light colored brown hair for this cutie. All right, and then we'll do our flowers. We need to do her outfit, a color. I know some people don't like gnomes. I think they're so creepy but cute at the same time. I was not a fan of gnomes, but I do like crafting them. I think they're fun to do. Put that right there. All right, let's do her hat. What color? Yeah, I didn't pull any colors for this. I planned on doing markers, but I've ended up using paints for this. Let's do her hat. I think we need to do a purple butterfly. Let's do her hat. Let's do her hat. I'm thinking spring here. I'm thinking spring. I think we should do the flowers, yellow flowers. Let's do her a, let's do her a blue. No, let's do green. Let's do this cottage green. We're going to do color. We're going to do her cottage green for her hat. We're going to do yellow flowers, green outfit. And this is Nicole's paint. I'm using the cottage green. Let's do that. And let me use this sponge here. Let's do green on her hat with a white band. Yellow flowers. And then we'll do a purple butterfly. Maybe we'll do green hat with pink polka dots and white trim. I think that's going to be cute. Y'all, sometimes it just evolves. It just comes together. All right, so we're going to do that and this. Oh, that's going to be cute. Let's do her clothes green also. I need to do a second coat on that because it's not as bright. It needs a second coat. Let's do it. Cottage green is a pretty color. Well, I think so too. And I think it's just necessary that we do something springy for her. She needs a dab of spring. I feel like her hat should have polka dots though. She has a great sense of fashion. She's creepy, but fashionable. Oh, goodness. All right, let's see. Stick her. I mean, look at her. She's a cutie. And then let's do yellow flowers. So let's do the same yellow for the flowers, which is pineapple. I just so happen to have all these paints sitting next to me. That way I don't have to keep getting up to go get new paints. All right, let's grab us this sponge here. And let's do yellow on the flowers. And I will do 2 coats of that. So pretty. See how simple this is? They're very easy to craft. Don't take a lot of time. I mean, I'm taking a lot more time because I'm sitting here chatting and stuff, but they don't take as much. They don't take a lot of time. She is looking cute, Tanya. And another thing is I'm also trying to coordinate how this can go with a birdcage if we put it in a different base, and you could pair these up together. Like if you put her in the basket, you could put it with this and piece them together. That would be really cute. You could incorporate the 2 different bases with add-ons, like little inserts. Perfect colors. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, thank you. Do a little bit of a better job over here. There we go. All right, now let's do the butterfly. All right, so we got our little flowers. We've got her little face, and let's do the little butterfly. She's cute. Does your hub work in your shop? I find crafting relaxing. I do more sewing. Does my husband work here? No, he works. He builds airplanes. He's a coordinator at Gulfstream. He's an aircraft coordinator. No, he works in corporate America. Let's do white for the trim for her hat. Let's do a bright, bright white. I think she is a brave girl to wear anything white. We'll do a second coat on that. All right, the purple, we're going to use Fig. I'm really loving Fig. This is Fig, and this is paint from Afraid Not. Her name is Nicole. And we're going to use this sponge end right here. And I'm going to go over the whole thing, and then we'll do the body. Probably should have done the other end. Scoop it up. Colors will pop. They will. I thought it was just great colors for spring. And in case you had not seen them, these are the free gifts with purchase. And you could piece her with your little pot. If you happen to get this one, they're randomly chosen. You don't get to pick which free gift you get. You're just going to get one randomly sent to you. But yeah, this would be really cute. And like even in the little berry basket, put her in the berry basket with our little pot. You could just piece all the things together. It's just, the possibilities are really endless. Really, truly they are. All right, let's do one little bit more of this. I'm going to go down these little lines for the body. And then I'm just going to dab over this one more time. Clean that up. All right, that's done. We just got to do our centers. We're going to decide if we want to do polka dots for her. The body of our butterfly. Oops. That just totally got away from me. All right, that goes on her hat. Let's do the second coat on the band of her hat. Swipe it. Here we go. Much better. Alrighty, so she's got that little white band. She's gonna have her little flower centers. Okie doke. Let's make sure everything is dry, then we'll sand and put it together. She could have braids, but I don't think I'm going to give her braids. Alrighty. Okie doke. Let's sand the nose. We can give her a little bit of blush on her nose. If we feel like she needs a little... Just a little bit. Sand our butterfly. Not really distressing it too much. I'm just lightly sanding. And then I'm going to do the body of the butterfly. This marker. kind of over the top. And the head. And the little antennas. So, there we go. So the little butterfly. Let's sand our hat. And then we need to decide if we want to put polka dots on her, if we want to just leave it plain. Could just leave it. All right, next. What happened there? Got something on her outfit. All right, let's sand this. Polka dots. Y'all think polka dots? I don't like the way this is sanding. That is not looking good. I'm gonna use a white. I don't like the way that looks. Oh my goodness. It's like 18 different wipes come popping out at the same time. There, that's bright white again. Dash is not sure what you call them. Little stitches. I call them little stitches. Little stitches. Alrighty, so let's see. Okay, let's do the little centers of our flowers. White. And they're little scored dots there that you just paint kind of inside of them. And then you can kind of do like a middle, like a little middle dot. April, are you done?
Oh, no.
How much longer do you think you have?
I just gotta label this card real quick. It won't take very long. There's not much on it.
Okay. Let me see what this looks like. If we do, let's do, I'm gonna do her with some white. I'm gonna do white stitches around her hat. Y'all, it's just a thing that I'm loving right at this moment. Oh gosh, I stuck my finger in it. And then let me put her in here. And let's do stitches across the bottom. Like that. Let's do some white on our little butterfly. tiny little. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right, let's glue on the, let's dry the butterfly little dashes. Let's glue them on to her hat and the little band. So let's glue on this here. And then, whoops. There we go. And then this goes on in that little spot there. I feel like what we should do, let me go ahead and glue the hat on, is add some, we need to add some dimension to her little flowers. They need a little something. I don't know what they need, but they need a little something. I'm trying to think. Just gonna go around the little petals. Just kind of randomly outline them. Not really perfect, but just give them something. And then we can do a little line in the middle. I think that's cute. Surely my pen's not running out. No, it's just me. Operator error. Let me get this other one. I've used this one quite a bit. There we go. Okay. Let's try that. See, you can get creative. You can dress it up. Let's glue on her hair. Just like that. And then I am going to do her nose, but I'm going to do a little blush on her nose. And I've got this little brush here, perfect for that. So let's grab our blush, and I'm just going to do a little pink on the top of her nose. We're going to glue her nose on. Oh. Make So we're doing the pink side at the top. Just like that. I mean, she is adorable. She's cute. I don't care what anybody says. The blush is from Amazon, yes, but it's just Wet n Wild. I think you can get it anywhere. I mean, I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it came... I did order it from Amazon, but I think you can get it at Dollar Tree. I think Dollar Tree has Wet n Wild, some Wet n Wild things. I've got paint all over my hands. And glue. All right. She is really cute. I think so too. So we did this. We did not do the berry basket, but I just want to show you what it looks like in the little berry basket. How adorable is this? And you can do something to her hair. I didn't take it like an extra step. But how cute is she? She's just adorable. So cute for spring. Very soft colors. So we did our birdcage. We did the daisies. We did her here, which is how she looks here. Just kind of plain. And then I also have these tulips here. Let me show you what they look like. So this was the other one I was going to do with you guys. This is the tulip. And you can do different colors. Okay. And this is what the tulips insert looks like. Just, it's really cute and layered. So again, I think we can do some softer colors right here. So let's do this one with the, let's do this one. Let's do one of them yellow. Let's do the center one yellow. It's real simple. You don't have to overcomplicate it at all. We're going to do the center yellow. Going to do a couple coats of that. This one is the center. So we're going to paint this one yellow. I figured it's springtime, I would do some flowers. I need to get a little more yellow. And then you'll have some ideas on a couple different ways you can do these. That was too much. I cannot hold on to it. There is crusty stuff on my sponge. Oops. Alright, so we got a yellow right there. Now let's do us a pink. So this one goes on this side. Okay, this one goes on this side. Let me grab us let's do the flamingo. Let's do a flamingo pink tulip. And just going to pour it on this plate right here. We're just going to use this sponge here. And let's do this one over here pink. So let's do this one. Again, we'll probably need a couple coats. But I'm going to distress it, so I think it'll be okay. And I think we should do a purple. I'm not sure what you guys think about that. I think a purple would be really pretty. Like a light purple, like the fig color. Oops. Pink. I think we'll just do one coat. All right, let's go with fig. So we've got a pink, a yellow, and then let's do the purple. And I'm going to put it on this plate over here. Come on. It's kind of thick. Oh, let's cut us another sponge, shall we? I'm going to kind of distress these. Could have done a blue. Blue would have been pretty too. Okey-doke. It's looking amazing. Right, and I'm going to come back in with the yellow. I'm going to do the edges. You think it'd be a tad pinker? We're going to do another coat of pink. But I'm going to try and do these edges. I might have to get a paintbrush to get in there. Try and get in that little spot there. The pink I think needs another coat. The yellow I think is okay. Let's just go over it one more time. Wasn't planning on doing extra coats, but here I am. Doing extra. So 2 coats on this. And then let me come down the center here. The center here and there. That's good. That's fine. All right, let's do pink. One more, just for the sake of everything. I just feel like it needs another. It just needs another. Thinking I got enough. All right. And come through this one. Right there. Yeah, I messed that up. There we go. Let's do this one. A brush might be easier to do it, but I'm not using a brush, so it is what it is. And I'm not trying to get out a brush. All right, coat number 2. If I was on my phone, I would show you like how these look on a shelf, but I'm not on my phone, so I'll just have to take some pictures. All right, pink is done. And now let's do the purple. The purple is a little bit dark, but we're going to sand it, so I think it'll be okay. Let's do purple. I don't really feel like that needed a second coat. Oh, these are really cute. I just really like this collection. All right, that one's done. And last but not least, this part here. And our edges may not be the greatest. But for the purpose of just getting the edges done, listen, they're done. Okie doke. Let's dry everything, and all of our flowers are done. Set this aside. So we did our bird cage, we did our daisies, we did her, and I just stuck her in here to show you what she looks like. Really cute. We're going to do our tulips, and I'll show you how that one looks like, and I'll put it in this one here, the little sign box. All right. Let's just flip our sandpaper around. Maybe. How's this one? That one's too smooth. Alrighty, so let's do our pink. Again, edges are not the greatest, but it'll work for now. You got one leg done and realized I did it incorrectly. Oh, you gotta rip it out. Oh, what a bummer. That has happened to me where I've done something wrong, didn't realize it. Happens. White, or no, it's not white, it's yellow. So I'm just scratching the score line a little bit, and then I'm going to go back over it to distress that without over distressing. You could wax this too. That would be really pretty. Those are done. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this collection so far. If you've not, if you weren't made aware of it or didn't know we even had it, we have a ton of different interchangeable kits to choose from. And this is one of them. And it is on sale through tomorrow, half off. So you could get you a base half off, get you an insert, get you something to start with. Lots of different choices. Tons of insert choices for sure. All right. So let's go ahead and get these glued on. And I'm going to start with the, just dusting them all off, and I'm going to add glue and try to glue them on quickly so that I could just get them all lined up. So we are going to take and add our glue to our yellow. Well, I think we'll just start with yellow first. Let's start there. So we just want to line up the yellow. Oh, I didn't get the edges down here. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. Pink goes right up next to that. Okay. And our purple. And there's our little tulips. You can do extra, like you could do little details, you can do different shading. Just thought I'd keep this one simple, not overcomplicate it. This is how it turned out. We did use our wax on the bird cage. Let me grab these out of the way. All right, so this is how this looks in our home sweet home. I was going to do the daffodils. I didn't get a chance to do that. So we will do the daffodils some other time. So I tried to pick some spring things to do. So this is the sign box sitter. It's interchangeable. Okay. And this slides out. Whoops. This one slides out. Like you can change this out. It's seasonal. Okay. Or you can, the box comes with this insert. You don't have to change it out. You could just go with it the way it is. Okay. Then you can get your little add-ons to switch out. And so here is the little tulips and how they look in our little sign box sitter. So we did this add-on. This was already crafted and this stands up on its own and you just put your little insert on there. Okay, so great little kit here. Another thinking of you gift, a great craft night with your friends. You could let your grandkids do these little flowers and let them have their own little box sitter to change out. If you do like a monthly craft with them, really something fun to do is this one. So let's see what it looks like in our little berry basket. So here is our little berry basket with our little tulip sticking up out of it. Cute, cute. Okay, and let's see what it looks like in our little bird cage. Okay, so here's our bird cage that we did today. So we did the bird cage, we did the tulips, we did her. These are the ones we did, and we did our little daisies too. So this is what this one looks like. Okay, let me grab the other ones that I have glued together so you can see it. All right, let's put our flowers on our lantern. Okay. Here's what our lantern looks like. This is our little teacup. It's reversible. I just did this the way that I thought it would be cute. So this is how it looks. And then this, you could do this double-sided like you did this one and just draw this on, like freehand it. Or you can put your little flowers in your little teacup this way. So this one can be double-sided. It has the pieces for each side that you can do to make it reversible. So there's our little teacup. And then we got our little berry basket, or our little tiny basket. Cute, right? So adorable. So those are the different stands that we have. All right, so this is our tulips. Okay, let's look at our daisies. So here's our daisies in this one. I like the teacup too. You could do it so many different ways. So here's how the daisies look. Okay, let's see how it looks in our little bird cage here. The tiny basket's your favorite. I love the tiny basket too. We have the bigger basket that has the slot inserts. So in case you did not know this, the tiny basket the slot inserts have the bigger insert like this for the bigger basket. And then it has a tiny version. So we've been doing all the little inserts for the tiny basket. We've made them compatible with all of these. So our slot insert collection that has the bigger basket, we have the big one. These are the tiny versions of that collection there. So anyways, these are the daisies. I already showed you this one. Here is the daisies in our little tiny basket. Cute. This is our daisies in our lantern that's not painted, but I just wanted to show you guys. Okay. And then we have our little teacup. Little reversible cup. Cute. And then our little berry basket. You have so many, and this is not even all the bases. I haven't even, I don't even have all the bases here, y'all. This is just what I have here glued together. All right, then let's see what she looks like in the bird cage, because she is adorable. Super cute for spring. Okay, here's how she looks. Love that. Here she is on the little sign box sitter. Cute. Little berry basket, which you already saw, but I'm going to show you anyways. The little teacup. Little teacup. The lantern. And the tiny basket. Cute. So these are the ones we did today. We did 3 inserts. We did some flowers and a spring, okay. And then we also did our bird cage sitter. So this is all of them. Again, you can comment the word interchangeable. April, you done?
I'm just going to finish pulling my outline over real quick.
Okay. Whoops. I cannot even type. Oh, wrong password. Okay. So, this is our craft today. This is what we did. Super duper cute. Just a quick announcements before you go. These are the free gift with purchase. You're going to get one of these randomly. One of these are going to be randomly sent to you. And they come on a card, like a little kit card that's tabbed. And they're not painted. You do paint them and glue them together. And we crafted these yesterday. So this is your inspiration. So when you purchase with us during our sale through tomorrow is the end of the sale. Okay, it ends tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. February 16th, sale ends. You will get one of these randomly included in your order when you shop with us. Okay, so this is your free gift with purchase, one of these. And then we have our interchangeable collections. All of them are half off. And so today we did all of these. Okay. The other thing that is also half off is our swinging kits. Let me show you that. And I only have one of them done for this spring and Easter. It would be the bunny swinging in the body. Okay. It does swing, and this stands up. So let me show you, like, it swings in there. Okay, it's hard to see this from this angle. I don't have like a forward facing camera angle to show you. So our swinging kits are also half off. So swinging kits, and then our faces collection. Okay, let me show you those. We did all of the bunnies. Grab all the bunnies really quick to show you them. So all the faces, just the faces part, the ears, the glasses, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, they are half off as well. So this is, gosh, I don't remember which one this was. C, this is face C of the bunny. This is D of the bunny face version. And I put these on a board that we have for my shop too. And then these faces, this is B, I did on the picture frame. And then this is A, I did this also on a picture frame. We did these on TikTok live. And these are, the replays from our TikTok live are part 1 and part 2 are in our showcase collection on Vimeo. So if you comment the word tutorial, you can go see these, the TikTok replays, crafting these, because I did not do these on Facebook. You can go watch them. These were crafted on TikTok. So if you missed that and you don't do TikTok, this is what we did. And these are the ways that we did it. Okay. So the faces kits are also half off. Our paint your own earrings are half off. Paint your own earrings, they are blank. They already have the hooks on them. They're on a little card. Super cute. Very, like, a lot of people love the earrings for their boutiques or making them as gift ideas, especially for like Christmas. They do like great stocking stuffers. And then our nightlight kits are all half off. So you can comment the word special, and you can go and see all of the sales collections. And then our 30% off is weekly deals. And those are also on this page. So if you comment the word special, everything is on the page. Let me show you really quick what that looks like in case you're not sure. When you comment the word special. So let's go to the home. Let's go to the main page. Right here is Sweetheart Savings Sale. Tap here to shop. So when you comment the word special, Facebook is going to send you a link to this page right here. And then when you scroll down, it's going to tell you free shipping on orders over $50, free craft kit with purchase, and it's going to tell you no action needed. You will get a mystery of one of these shown with a purchase over $5. DIY kits, other than what's in the other collections, are all 25% off. New releases are included. Our resin is 25% off. Our crushed glass is 25% off. Our laser cutouts and 6 and 12 inch are all 25% off. All interchangeables, sweet deal, half off. Swinging kits, half off. Faces, half off. So everything I've told you, I'm just reiterating it here, and this is what it is. And all you got to do is tap that little picture right there, and it will open the collection. Paint your own earrings. They come like this. We have the little suitcase here too that you can fit 5 of them. And then our weekly deals are these right here in this collection are 30% off. Okay. So this is what's featured in weekly deals. This is, we do these Monday through Sunday. So these are all 30% off. And that's what I was going to say is if you comment the word special, you're going to come to this page, and then you can just browse through and then go check out each different collection or whatever, and go find all the things. Okay. Go shop all the things. This sale will end tomorrow. And we try to do one sale kind of like this a month. And then we do an end of the month sale where most of the time it's just 25% off. And it's 1 or 2 day sales for the end of the month. And then we try to do something that's a little bit more intense with our savings. And this is what we're doing for the month of February. So hopefully you have enjoyed what we have crafted. Tomorrow, like I said, we're going to do the spring bees, which is this set right here is a set of 5 little spring bees, and they will come on cards like this. And there is 5 different ones that come in a bag. But today we focused on our interchangeable collection. So I wanted to tell you about that. We got the swinging kits. We've got different interchangeable sets. I was going to do the spindle bases, but I decided to do this one. I haven't done it in a while. And hopefully you enjoyed it. If you are watching on YouTube, the link to our sale is in the description of this video. If you're on Facebook, you can comment the word special, like I said. And this replay will be downloaded so you can watch it later. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you so very much. I hope you have a blessed Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow. Again, don't forget, we are going to be doing Whatnot sales starting on February 26th. So if you want to get information on our Whatnot sales, if you're on Facebook, you can comment the word show or Whatnot. And that will be releasing more information will come about that tomorrow or Tuesday. She's working on it tomorrow. The show information will be available on Tuesday. But go ahead and get a head start and head over there. And thank you on YouTube for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know y'all are super quiet. You're not really super chatty, which is fine. Maybe you're just kind of figuring out like, who are you and what are you doing? Well, my Facebook friends know me really well. Y'all will probably have to get to know me a little bit, but I mostly do live crafting. I really don't edit videos and upload them. I don't do all the other things that I used to do. I used to do a lot of dollar store crafts. We haven't done dollar store crafting in about 5 years. It's around 2021 is when I stopped doing those, and we started really focusing on the products that we manufacture and sell. And so a lot of my videos that were uploaded to YouTube were a lot of dollar store crafts, and we just don't do those anymore. So I'm coming back over here to talk to you guys, craft live with you if you want to be a part of that. Some of you guys have been on Facebook, left Facebook, and now you're only on YouTube. So it's going to take a while to like cycle through. You guys will learn a lot about me, and hopefully you enjoy it here. Hope you have a good time. And you check out our craft kits, and we also do glass and resin crafting. There is some of those videos edited on my YouTube. If you guys are watching on Facebook, I've put them over on YouTube also. Yeah, and so every day I try to come on here, except for the weekends. It just so happens to be I was here during the sale to do some of this over the weekend, but normally I'm Monday through Friday. I'm crafting during the day. I'm not really crafting a whole lot in the evenings. And I'm streaming to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So the goal is that you guys can be a part of that. So thank you for being here. Thank you guys on Facebook and to the YouTube friends. Thank you so much. And if I missed your comments, I will go back and check them. But this is what we worked on. So birdcage sitter, tulips add-on, daisy add-on, and then she's a little gnome spring add-on sitter. So super cute. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a blessed Sunday, and I will see you guys